Magnus, if this is going to an Armageddon, will you be following, first of all, closely the Armageddon? And how do you feel about your game today, which is my main question? You have just won against Arjun Erigaisi, and that's a juicy 3 points in classical chess.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like I'll be heading into the... Yeah, so the game is over now, so that drama is kind of over. Yeah, it looks like I'll be heading into the rest day with the lead, which is, of course, very nice.
Not a bad feeling. How would you summarize your game of today?
Yeah, I think it was a decent game. I felt like I did things more or less the way that I should. It was a little bit of a strange opening. I think neither of us really understood too well what was going on, but the way it kind of settled, we got a very forced sequence, and then at some point he started slowing down, but that was mainly because he had a lot of choices, but none of them were pleasant. Like, I suspect everything kind of was within the bounds of what he can draw, but he didn't see anything clear. And then, you know, the margin got a little bit thinner, and towards the end there was only like one kind of clear way to draw, and when he didn't find that, it was it was a relatively easy conversion, but I think just a very good day at work. I think I did things correctly, and you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it worked today.
You went to the confessional booth several times, and you were talking about your thoughts, which we obviously always enjoy listening to. At the start, you were saying that you felt like you were too slow and you were a bit indecisive. What do you think was the reason that you were spending more time at the start?
I think it was just because it was a position that was kind of unfamiliar, and there were so many choices basically on each move. Once things clarified a bit, I did play a lot faster, but that was the main thing. I just couldn't really figure out what to do, and I don't think I understood the position that well either. It was just a bit unfamiliar and irrational.
That makes sense. And in one of the last visits to the confessional, you were analyzing the moment right before the rook trade on the back rank, and you were saying that Arjun had to offer a queen trade to prevent that you get rid of one of the rooks. Were you discussing this moment with Arjun? Did he analyze the option of offering a queen trade and going for a double rook endgame?
Yeah, I mentioned it after the game to him. That seemed to me like, well, he asked them when was the last real chance I had, and I thought that was at least the last moment, as I said in the confessional, where I was sure that it was a draw. But yeah, he didn't really like that rook endgame, but the alternative that he chose lost quite trivially, so he kind of had to go for it, even if he didn't like it, because what happens in these positions is that once you trade a rook, then with the rook behind the pawn, both queen endgames and rook endgames are usually lost. And with all these tactics, with the kind of mutual weak kings, the person pressing can usually use that in order to force more trades. So, but this is what happens, that you get presented with more and more difficult choices, and eventually you go wrong.
And he did. He converted it into a full point. That is 3 points at Norway Chess, and you are the leader of the tournament going into the rest day. Do you have any plans for tomorrow other than participating in Norway Chess games? And do you have any, by the way, do you think you can guess what it will be tomorrow? You've done farming, you've done knitting, you've done what else? Cooking. Would you have a preference for what to compete at tomorrow?
I prefer to look at it in the way that, I don't know what to expect, and that's the easiest part. I'm sure I'll be surprised though.
We wish you good luck for tomorrow at Norway Chess Games, and also overall in the tournament. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy your rest day.
Thank you.
and we are being joined by the reigning world chess champion, Gukesh Domaraju. Gukesh, first of all, happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
Happy
Gukesh.
birthday.
What a way to celebrate your birthday. You beat Hikaru yesterday. That's world number 2 taken down. And today you survived a difficult game in Classical against Fabiano and then beat him in Armageddon. Can you take us through your emotions throughout these 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 days were pretty good. The first 2 days, I mean, I guess I felt like I was playing decent chess, but somehow my time management was just horrible. So after I improved that, I think, yeah, it's been pretty good. Yesterday's game, I mean, you should have made a draw, but okay, it was still a nice game. And today, the Classical, I think in time trouble, I managed to save it. And yeah, the Armageddon was quite clean, so quite happy.
It's quite a way to bounce back from a difficult start. We also saw that you're usually good on your birthdays. You beat Magnus in Norway Chess Blitz a few years ago here, also on your birthday. Do you think it gives you any special powers, or you don't mind whether it's your birthday or not?
Actually, as far as I remember, I've always had like bad memories on my birthday.
Oh.
I mean, even
Time to change it. I think you are rewriting history today also regarding the birthdays.
yeah, kind of. But also the last time when I beat Magnus, it was 1 game, but I scored like 2.5 out of 9, so it was not such a great day. But,
Regardless of that, we are so happy to have you, and just the fact that you are the youngest undisputed world chess champion, huge attention around you ever since you won the title in December 2024. We were talking earlier about the Chennai match and how you were in the audience watching the match, watching Vichy compete against Magnus Carlsen, Magnus taking the title from India, and you said that you were going to win it back, that you were going to bring the title back to India. How much of a motivation was that for you to see the match between Magnus and Vichy in person, and how it impacted your career and motivation throughout?
yeah, I mean, I remember I had just started playing, not playing, but learning chess, kind of. And this match happened like, like 20 minutes away from home, so we decided to go one day. And I mean, just to see the full hall was packed, to see Vichy sir and Magnus inside the cube playing, it was something. I mean, I can still like picture the moment. So yeah, for sure it was. I mean, not only that, but like Vichy sir himself throughout my career has been such a huge inspiration. So.
And you are being that huge inspiration now for a lot of children. There's so many fans of you here. I've seen kids wearing the Gukesh t-shirt, getting your photographs and signatures. You probably are making the same impact on some of these children, the same impact that Vichy had on your life. So that is huge.
Thanks.
You're only 19. I believe you did get some presents for your birthday from Norway Chess. Do we have some pictures or videos? Congratulations from the organizers. And what's in that bag? What's the secret birthday present?
Actually, I did not check. I gave it to Gayu, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I mean, last year I think I got a cake for my birthday. I mean, sorry, 2023.
Yeah, we saw the picture of you cutting that cake.
I think you...
Probably today the first draw was itself the best birthday present.
That's
my
enough.
feeling.
I was just about to say that you gave yourself the best birthday present already. Going into the rest day, are you looking forward to what might happen tomorrow? You know that Norway Chess Games is taking place and you'll be competing at something that's not chess. In the past, it has been knitting, soccer in bubble, airtight balloons. I don't even know how to describe it. All sorts of cool games that are not related to chess. Are you good at knitting, cooking, fishing, farming? Anything could come up tomorrow.
I mean, like as long as it's some sport I can manage, but like cooking and all, if it's there, I don't know. But yeah, it'll be fun rest day. I think we'll spend a couple of hours doing something fun. I mean, every day we are competing against each other, so tomorrow we'll maybe socialize a bit. But yeah, looking forward to taking some rest and refreshing.
What games did you play 2 years ago?
Last 2 years ago, it was like knitting.
Oh, okay, so you're in the knitting.
Thankfully, it was not cooking.
I suffered when I had to milk a cow.
But you won the...
I won the cooking show, but the cow milking did not work out well.
How about dancing? Would you take dancing? I've seen some
Oh.
clips of you dancing very well.
Yeah, that I would probably be decent.
I think you have a good chance at winning at dancing. This has been such a pleasure to have you in the studio. And again, huge congratulations on winning against Hikaru. That was already past midnight in India, I believe. And today you are escaping from a difficult game against Fabiano and beating him in the Armageddon. Looking good for the birthday boy. Congratulations again.
Actually, just a fun fact.
Yeah?
Yesterday I won. I mean, a friend told me I won the game like 2 minutes before my birthday was in India.
Oh,
We were trying to guess the time. We thought it was probably after 8:30.
was
he
just about
resigned
2
too
minutes.
soon.
8:28, okay.
The timing. Come on, Hikaru. Oh, man. In any case, this has been such a pleasure to have you in the studio, and we hope to have you back soon after many more victories.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Good job.
Congratulations on winning the match against Hikaru. How do you feel right now, and what was your strategy going today into the match?
I feel so happy, and today because my opponent is what number 2, and I was black piece, so I just want to struggle to hold the classical game. But in a garden game, I decided to play some more positively. Yes.
Yeah, we saw that you were a little bit low on time, but you hold the position and you knew what you were doing. And it's not so easy to play against Hikaru because he's so fast player.
His play was so quick, and I was much lower on time. But then I tried to play faster. I think that works. Yes.
Are you happy in general of your play in this edition of Norway Chess?
Yes, but I think even though I'm last place now, and didn't win in the classical game, but my opponents are very strong, so the result is understandable.
Going to the rest day with a victory against Hikaru must be very nice start of the celebration of the day off. How are you going to spend tomorrow, the day?
I think tomorrow we need to go for some activity outside, and tonight I think I need some rest because after 4 rounds and 3 garden games, I feel very tired.
Well, once again, congratulations and have a good rest tomorrow.
Thank you.